We are WPI, which is Wisconsin Paranormal Investigators.
Hi, my name is Jay Bachochin. I am the founder of WPI, Wisconsin Paranormal Investigators.
We've been investigating the paranormal as a group since 2007, but it started with my husband and I on our honeymoon in 2006 out in Salem, Massachusetts.
Basically, when we started hunting the truth, and that's what me and my wife came up with as our slogan, I want to say that for me and my teammates, us, that we know what we're searching for. And whether it's what our forefathers told us about ghosts, what we learned about it in books or the internet, or Casper the Friendly Ghost, I'd really like to find out what a ghost is. I'm not 100% convinced either or that it is a spirit that used to be human. It could be, or could it be something in a line with our timelines? Because again, paranormal doesn't always just mean spirits. It could mean UFOs, aliens, black holes in space, or wormholes, and time. And sometimes I think that maybe our time in the past is overlapping, which we're hearing the ghost of the past, which they could be hearing a ghost from the future.
I can honestly say that, it's very possible that I'm not a believer. I've had things happen, but it's very easy for the mind to say, oh, that was just this, or, that was just this, who knows? In the human mind, you want to justify everything that happens.
Well, I mean, with the residual is as if it's, being played on a tape deck or a looped DVD to where it just keeps going on and on and on. Mm-hmm. And again, the residual is one of those that I was saying before about the whole time thing being stuck there. Maybe it's not a residual ghost, but maybe we're kind of overlapping a past that thing continually keeps going on. Or it could be a residual spirit that's trapped in time that doesn't know that it's dead.
I was pushed up the stairs in a residence in Illinois. We hadn't even started the investigation yet, and there were rumors said that a cigar box in the basement, if they moved it, it always came back to that spot. And so, me being, whoo-hoo, I'm tough, I walked downstairs into the basement by myself before the investigation started. The lights were on, and I walked down there and I grabbed the cigar box because I wanted to move it upstairs and see if it, moved back down. And as I got to the middle of the staircase, I was pushed up the rest of the way. They weren't very happy that I had moved their cigar box.
Paul was in the other room in the basement, and the only light we had on was the millimeter, which gives off a faint, glowing green light. He was out there looking in, and he says, "Are you guys moving in there? Or am I moving in there?" And I'm like, "No, I was sitting just like this, doing an EVP session, not moving." And just as he said that, the coldness went right through me, and this was probably about 2:30 maybe in the morning, and every hair on my body stood. So nothing was going on. I wasn't frightened. I didn't see a shadow, and whatever it was went through, and all the hairs, I documented it, just stood up. I never had anything like it before. So the theory is, if a ghost passed through you, or spirit, or energy, that's what it did. So it was pretty cool too.
I love what I do. It's very cool. It's interesting to see people's expressions when you tell them that you're a ghost hunter. Some people are like, wow, that's awesome. And other people are like, haha, you're dumb.
Everything that could be on the spiritual realm, or even, something that's not normal, paranormal, is what really fascinates me, is the feeling that we're not alone here.